It's been a while since I had this many cameras on the face.
All right, guys, y'all can just fire away with your questions.
Well, Patrick, how's it feel to be back at Ole Miss this weekend?
It feels great. It feels great. Ole Miss is home to me, and just truly honored to be back here. I always feel the love and support, and just happy to be back.
How often do you come back?
I haven't been back a whole lot. This is the first time in a while. I think the last time I came back was the M Club induction, and obviously back here for this game, for the honorary game. But I feel like I might come back a little more often. I've really felt good being back. So.
Can you kind of catch us up on what you're doing nowadays?
Nowadays, just I guess doing the typical stuff. Just doing a little bit of real estate, a little bit of technology, and then really just enjoying me time. I feel like I'm in a place to where for a long time I had given so much of myself out, whether it be for entertainment or whether it be just for my own gratification. But now I'm just enjoying just taking it easy and just slow motion moving.
Patrick, what was your first reaction when you got the call that you were going to be honored?
My first reaction was just thank you, Lord. And then just really just a reflection on just the journey itself just my journey of college, being at Ole Miss, and really just what it took to get there. And then now to be able to be going into the College Football Hall of Fame with other amazing athletes throughout that have played college football is just truly a blessing.
What do you remember most, or what sticks out to you most about your Ole Miss career?
What sticks out to me most about my Ole Miss career, really just the atmosphere, the fan love, because obviously at the time we didn't win a whole lot. Although I would say my freshman year was probably the wildest year, because that's the year that we went to the Cotton Bowl and won the Cotton Bowl, and it was just a lot of winning. And when you win, everybody wins. So.
Patrick, you wore the number 38 patch when you were here,
Mm-hmm.
and 30 years ago is when that injury happened. Ole Miss wearing those throwback uniforms, so to speak, tomorrow night in memory of Chucky Mullins. What does that award mean to you in retrospect?
The award to me, winning that, well, anytime you get a chance to win an award, it's always like an honor. But to win the Chucky Mullins Award was really an honor, because to me, it exemplifies what life is about. Sometimes I think the quote is, I may give out, but I never give up. I believe it is. And so that's kind of how it was for me, like in my retirement, meaning like I retired from a job, but not from life, So that's the same way I've always approached life, and then to be able to win that award, it just embedded in me now. So.
Patrick, I guess taking you back to your NFL days and things like that. I guess what do you miss most about that? Being part of the game.
Yeah, what I miss most about the NFL days is really just the camaraderie between your teammates. They're the ones that you bleed with, share tears with, argue with at times. You get to really know them like they are your family, which essentially you spend more time with your teammates than probably do more than your family members. So just having them, being around them was really the thing I miss most. Other than that, I don't miss the contact, the hitting, and none of that. The preparation of the game, just really just the memories. Those are what satisfy me now.
You may have just answered this. I was curious. You walked away when you still had some tread on the tire, if you will. Is that a decision that you're glad you made?
Yeah, I am. I feel like making that decision. I know making that decision was the best decision for me. I felt like I had stayed true to what I had told myself as a rookie. I said, when I no longer have the passion to play this game and to give myself, my teammates, and the fans all that I am, then I would step away and let someone else take it over. And when that time came for me, I did just that.
What are your thoughts on the current NFL game, the way the game's being officiated, the way the game's being played, that kind of thing?
Yeah, obviously the rule change had begun a little bit. A lot of rules I feel like started changing a little bit. Probably like my third or fourth year when they started, when they got to the point they said receivers can't really come across the middle and you hit them anymore. I just remember saying to myself, like, but I thought that's what football was about. I thought football was a contact sport, and it's not for the soft, you know. And so now to see, you know, all the rules changes, you know, I don't really get all wrapped up in it anymore because I'm not playing, so I don't have that part of it. But as far as seeing some of the things, you know, I do feel sorry for some of the. I do have a soft spot for the defensive guys and what they have to go through because it's not easy at times, but at the same time, you have to find a way to adjust. So,
Any plans on seeing some of your former Ole Miss teammates this weekend, maybe reuniting with those guys?
yeah, I'm hoping a few of them come out. I mean, I've reached out to a few myself, and a couple of them said they were coming to the game, and so I look forward to seeing them and catching up. And some of them I haven't seen in a long time. Some of them we text, and then some of them every blue moon we might get a chance to catch up.
When you walk around this place, I mean, what strikes you about how much the facilities and things like that have changed?
Man, speaking of that, how everything has changed, I just went to the Walk of Champions. Well, the Walk of Champions I thought was the Walk of Champions, and then I found out there's 2 parts of it now. And so just that, but I mean, when I look around, I mean, Ole Miss has done a tremendous job of I call it upgrading the facilities, and state of the art. Honestly, when I got to the pros, I remember thinking to myself, like, man, I wish I could just take that facility and put it here, and take that facility and put it in college. But yeah, they've done a tremendous job, and then I'm even more grateful that I've been able to walk around and see a few of my pictures up, and so obviously, you know, that sets in a certain kind of way. So that feels good to see that. But yeah, they've done a tremendous job.
What are your thoughts on the stuff out of California recently, the player likeness bill and all of that?
You know, I really haven't got a chance to really catch up a whole lot on it. I mean, obviously, just the gist of it, when you can, I guess they said they're going to start, paying guys for the likeness or something like that. Yeah, see,
Let them, yeah.
yeah, so no, I don't know a whole lot about it, so I can't really speak on it a whole lot.
Pat, what do you, how many of the current teams have you watched over the years here? You know, looking at the defense and any players that have come through since maybe you've been gone that kind of remind you of yourself?
Who would I say? Man, that's a good one. I can't really say off the top of my head. I really haven't watched a lot of sports in general. I don't have cable now, and that's because it's not that I can't have cable. It's just that I just found other avenues now to just keep myself occupied, and so I really haven't got a chance to just look per se at individual players. But I know that I've seen Ole Miss have some amazing defenses since I've been going that look like they would have been fun to be a part of. But yeah, that's about it.
Patrick, just looking back on your pro career and your college career, have you ever kind of sat down for a second and just thought about just what really the sport of football meant for you, that you and growing up to now?
I'm sorry?
You know, looking back on your college and pro career, have you ever just sat down and thought for a second just about just what this sport, you know, as a whole has just done for you, you know, even growing up to now in retirement?
Yeah, I have. I spend a lot of time reflecting these days and just thinking about the journey that I've been able to have playing sports it's carried me many places and allowed me to go many places. So I'm grateful for sports. I still say to myself that sports is the avenue to a lot of things. And so for me, it has opened up a lot of doors, and I'm just grateful for the journey thus far.
You say you don't have cable, so did you cut the cord? You got like Netflix and all that?
Yeah, you know, I do. I do catch some Netflix from time to time, but really, man, I just found myself reading a lot more, just being in my own world, kind of tapping into what it was like growing up again before I had all I call it like the distractions. So.
Have you ever seen a form tackle as pretty as the one that you laid on the goal line at LSU since that day? I don't think there has been one.
Yeah, you know, I wish I could take credit for that and call it like, say, man, that's exactly what I was trying to do with the form tackle. I was really just trying to make the play because as the captain of the defense, I just knew they were lined up. I just knew we were lined up wrong on the front, and Coach Orgeron, it wouldn't matter because he always said, no matter what happens on the field, like, you are responsible. And so in that moment, I reacted, and I think the Angels made sure I had a great play. So.
Patrick, given your career and the journey you've been on, what is maybe a piece of advice or something that you want to stress to maybe current players now?
Really just something I've just tried to live by myself. It's simple. It's to not allow the opinions of others to become your reality. Because nowadays, especially with social media, there's so many avenues that people can express how they feel about you and how they want you to do this and how you should be doing this. And I would say just stay true to you and don't allow all that outside noise to come in and disrupt what you're about and your focus.